Hey, welcome to another Fit and 30 with V. So today we're going to do total toning. So this is going to be a whole body toning class for 30 minutes. All right. So let's get stuck in. Let's get ourselves nice and warm. So let's go do a few rounds of Surya Namaskar. So we're going to just bring the feet together, everyone. Take a nice stretch up, lean back just a little bit, and then bend your knees and come forwards, touching the floor if you can. Otherwise, rest on your thighs here. And then inhale, come halfway up, pull the navel up towards your spine. So think of this as a plank, a standing plank exercise. Navel pulls up, so we're starting to engage the core here, looking for length in the tailbone, the crown, the head, shoulders away from the ears. And then we're going to step back into a plank. From our plank, we'll drop to our knees, point the toes away, pull the belly up. We shift the shoulders towards the front of the mat, bend the elbows into a little narrow arm press up, dropping all the way to the floor. And then as you breathe in, start to lift the chest, keep the shoulders away from the ears and the neck long. Pull up through the navel. Let's step back into a down dog. Let's stretch out these hamstrings. We can walk through the feet. We don't need to be too stiff. We can get into our fluid body here and get a bit of movement. We can sway those hips side to side. So like a dog that's been asleep for a while, we're just coming up and having a nice old stretch out, lengthening the spine. And then from our down dog, we're going to walk to the front. We're going to lengthen the spine, come halfway up, engage the core, standing plank position. Exhale, fold, bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, come all the way up. And then bring the hands back down. Let's go again. So let's breathe in and reach up and stretch up through your abdominals. Exhale, bend the knees and fold, stretching into the backs of your legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, engage your core. Exhale into plank, drop to the knees, engage the core again, shoulders forwards, drop into a narrow arm press up. Inhale into a little up dog, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, pull up through your navel into a down dog, and then have a walk through your feet. So as we walk through the feet, we start to stretch into our hamstrings and our calf muscles. So this is a warm up and a stretch at the same time. And then we'll walk to the front, bring the feet together, come halfway up into this standing plank. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Let's do one more of these then. So let's warm up in this sun salutation, which is actually a yoga move. Lengthen the spine. Come into your plank. Drop your knees, belly up. Down we go. Inhale. Pull up through the navel, exhale. Have a little walk through the feet, everybody. Good. And then we'll walk to the front. Halfway up, lengthen the spine. And we'll exhale and fold. And then we'll come all the way up. And then bring the hands to the heart. Let's take a little stretch and a balance. So let's bring that right knee up. Take the left hand across and turn to the right. So you can hold on to the wall if you need to, if your balance is a bit wobbly today. And when you balance, you strengthen the little muscles around the joints. So the left ankle here, the knee, and we're thinking about our core. But at the same time, we're getting that nice twist, that rotation, which is really going to be helpful with releasing into our spine. And also this glute stretch here, and abductor stretch. Let's come back round. So let's do the other side. So lift up that left knee. And then take it across into your rotation, balancing as much as you can, all right? So you're working around the right knee and ankle, but you're getting that nice rotation. Nice stretch there. And then if you're still feeling a bit cold, you can just take a little tiptoe run for 15 seconds. All right, so keep going, knees bent, coming onto your tiptoes. Keep firing through the legs there. Last 10 seconds. And the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. So let's work through the legs, everyone. Quads, hamstrings, glutes. We're going to do some lunges to knees. We need to start with the feet hip bone distance apart, the hips, knees, and toes pointing forwards. Okay, then we're going to take a big step back into a lunge. So you come onto the ball of the back foot, you drop down. Now, when you drop down in the lunge, this is what you're looking for. It's close to a right angle on the front knee as you can get. The front knee above the ankle bone, the front knee and toe pointing forwards, a vertical spine, so you're not leaning forwards, the navel pulling back towards the spine so your core is engaged. So what we're going to do, everyone, is we're going to lunge and then take it up into a knee. So you get the added balance there. Whenever you balance, you work your core, and then we go back into the lunge. So don't feel you have to go at speed, all right? Think about your technique. We're going to do 16 on each leg, all right? Let's go. That's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. 8 left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's a good all-round exercise. It's cardio. The heart rate's going to go up, working the lower body, working the core, working the stabilizers. Let's do the other side. So get ready. Get the feet in position. Check the alignment of your knees. Knees really important. Navel to spine, so we work our abs at the same time. Nice upright spine. Imagine you're balancing something there on the crown of your head. 16. You ready? Okay, let's go. 1. Bend the back knee, yeah? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 7, 8, 9. The deeper the bend in that back knee, the harder you're going to work. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Have a little rest. Okay, the next one we're going to do is we're going to hold the lunge position. We're going to engage the core, and then we're going to get the arms going super fast, forwards and back. And what's going to happen is the arms are going to kind of put you off balance. So your core has to really engage to hold yourself in position. So when we engage our core, we would need length here. We need our navel pulling to our spine. We want to kind of knit the ribs together and contract. All right. So we're going to come into the split lunge. We're going to do 30 seconds on each side. Really super fast arms. All right. So down they go. 30 seconds. You ready? Starts now. So super fast with those arms. All right. Forwards and back. Forwards and back. Good. Keep going. Just keeping an eye on my clock. All right. So your stabilizers here are working to hold you in position. 15 seconds. Push the arms. Keep going. All right. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Change legs. Let's put the other leg in front. Okay. All right, then heart rate's going to go up as well on this one. Let's drop it down. Starting in 2, 1. Go. Fast arms. To really control this through your core, through your center. Glutes are engaged. All right, so it's a whole body workout, really. 15 seconds. Keep going. If you have a bit of a wobble, just stabilize yourself and go again. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, last one. This little group for our lower body. We're going to do alternating lunges where we step back one side and then step back on the other. We'll do 32 of these. It starts to kick in around about 16. All right. So think about your technique. As you're getting tired, your body will try and cheat. Don't let that happen. You ready? Let's engage the core. 32. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 left, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Relax. Have a little drink if you've got some water. Okay. Adjust your camera if you need to. We're going to come down onto our mats. We're going to work the chest next. So we're going to do some press-ups and some bench presses. Now for the bench presses, I'm going to use dumbbells. My dumbbells are over here. If you haven't got dumbbells, use an alternative. So you could use a water bottle filled with rice or anything that's got weight to it that you can hold on to easily. So for the bench press, a bench press is just like an upside down press up. So when you do a press up and you work your chest, okay, you want your hands really wide apart. Don't have the hands in here. If you want to work your chest, your hands always have to be super wide. So in the press up position, let me just show you. You're going to engage the core, navel up, hands super wide. The shoulders don't want to be behind the wrist here. They want to be slightly ahead, but we don't want to drop the hips. All right, so belly up, and there's your press up there. And what you're doing is you're using your body weight in the press up. So bench press is an upside down press up. Hands stay wide and you push up to the ceiling. So the bench press is here. And you push up. All right. The mistake people make in a bench press is they bring the hands together. All right. The hands don't come together in a bench press. You don't push the hands together like this. You keep them wide apart like you would do in a press up. So just imagine when you do your bench press that you're doing a press up against the ceiling. All right. So let's do 16 of the press ups. So hands wide, put your belly up. And when you're ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. 7, 8. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and then we turn over onto our backs and we do the bench press. All right, so again, you engage your core, but this time instead of pulling your belly up towards your spine, you're on your back, so you pull your belly down towards your spine, yeah? So pull your navel down towards your spine. If you've got dumbbells, your palms face forwards like you're holding a bar, and then you push up. You go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. And then we come over and we do one more set of each. So let's go back to our press ups. Engage the core, navel lifts, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we turn over onto our backs and we do our final set. If you've got more time, okay, you could do 3 sets of each. All right, final set here. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With the breathing, you breathe out as you push up, in on the way down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's have a little bit of a stretch out here. So take your arms and legs out, stretch out there. Open up the shoulders. Good. And then we're going to turn over onto our front. We're going to do some work to strengthen the lower back. So we're going to do chest lifts here. So we're going to line our front, okay, pressing our hips into the floor, keeping our chins in, lengthen the back of the neck, hands by the side of the head, and we're going to lift up and down. So when you're ready, here we go. 1, 2. So these are called lower back extensions. 4. Make sure it's not a jerky movement, a nice smooth movement, and you don't have to lift up very high. 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come and rest back. So just come and sit yourself back and have a little stretch out there. And then we'll do that one more time. So keep the back of the neck long. Press your hips into your mat, hands by the side of your head. And we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's rest back. Have a little rest. Good. Okay, we're going to come and stand up. We're going to do our biceps and also our shoulders. So if you've got some weights, grab them, or anything you can use as a weight. Okay, we're going to soften the knees. So whenever you're standing up, you want your knees to be nice and soft. You don't want to kind of stand with your knees all locked out like this. Knees soft, tailbone tucking under. All right, then you don't take pressure in your lower back. If you're standing with your knees locked out and you're arching in the lower back, and then on top of that, you're trying to do some weights as well, you're going to end up pinching in the lower back. So navel back, tailbone down, soft knees. Get your elbows glued to your waist and have your palms facing the side of you this way. And then we do curls. 1. So we do a little rotation as we curl. So the palms face the side of you, then you turn the palms up. And we want to really lock our elbows into our waist. What often happens here is people start swinging the arms like this, and it makes it 10 times easier. So to really get those biceps working, you've got to lock in, squeeze, and slowly lower. So you're working the muscle on the way up and on the way down. Okay, let's do 4 more. And 3, and 2, and 1. And then we turn the dumbbells to face us and we have them close together. And then imagine you're a puppet and you've got string attached to your elbows. You pull up 1, 2. And this is going to work your shoulders and your back and your biceps. 3, 4. These are upright rows. 5, 6, 7, 8. Second set on the biceps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, upright rows. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time, biceps. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the upright rows. Last one, everyone. 1, keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and rest. Okay, let's just take those arms back. Flex your wrists. So that means flexing. That's not flexing, that is flexing. Flex the wrists so you get a little bit of a stretch into these biceps here. Okay, take the arms back. We're going to work the opposite muscle now, the triceps, the muscles in the backs of the arms here. All right, so for our triceps, let me just show you without the weights in my hands. You're going to have soft knees. You're going to hinge from your hips and lean right over. So what we don't want then is to be humping in the back here. So what we've got to do is lengthen there, lengthen out the spine and pull the belly up towards the spine. So what we don't want is to tilt too far forwards, but also not tuck under. We need that neutral spine with the belly pulling up. The shoulders don't want to be shrugging up here. They need to be away from your ears. Your elbows need to be up high and in. All right. So you're hugging your elbows. They're not out. They're in. Okay. Shoulders away from the ears. And the thumbs are pretty much at the front of the shoulders. And then if you just watch, all I'm going to do is straighten my arms. And then I contract my triceps. And then I bend fully. All right. So the mistake people make on this one is they swing the whole arm. All right. That's not going to isolate your triceps. They only do half range. You need full range of motion. You're pushing your pinky finger, little one, up towards the sky. Yeah? Okay. So if you've got weights, use them. Okay, 3 sets of 12. You ready? Lean over, elbows up, engage your core, and we go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Circle your shoulders around. Have a little rest there. And then we go again, okay? Soft knees, hinge from your hips, long spine, belly up, shoulders away from the ears, elbows high. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And relax. Circle again before we do the final set. You've really got to focus on your technique on the final set because your body's starting to get tired, okay? Then it will try and cheat. Don't let that happen. All right, you ready? Okay. Here we go, everybody. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Well done. Have a little stretch out here, everybody. Just take this arm over. So we've done the chest. We've done the back. All right. We've done the shoulders. We've done the biceps. You've done the triceps. All right, you need to do some ab work. Just circle. All right, let's come into a side plank, everyone. So come and lie down on your side. So a couple of things you need to think about technique-wise is you always want your shoulder directly above your elbow. You don't want to sink into your shoulder like this. Lift out of your shoulder. That makes a massive difference. You don't want to sink into it. You've got to lift out of it. And you get that lift by pushing away from the floor through that forearm. If you sink there and then on top of that, you try and lift your hips, you're going to put so much weight into that shoulder joint. It's not good, okay? So always lift out of the shoulder first. And even just doing that is going to start to engage the core here. The body seat needs to be in a completely straight line with your hips facing forwards. What often happens is people sink back or then legs are in front like this. Impossible to lift up. We need that energy, that straight line from the tailbone, the crown of the head. It can be done from the knees. You can have the feet behind you and lift up here from the knees. But as long as your knees aren't forwards, all right? So with all of that in mind, when you're ready, you're going to lift up that hip and then you're going to take your top arm up. And then this lower hip's going to drop down and up. So we go down, 2, 3, good, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And rest. Let's do the other side. So you could do more of those if you have time. Always do the same number on each side. Even if you've got one side that's stronger, you don't want to create an imbalance. Everything must be equal on each side. So lift out of that shoulder, lift the ribs, and only once you've done the shoulder and the ribs, then lift the hips. Up we go. Top arm up, and then we lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. We're going to lie on our backs, soft knees, support the weight of the head, and we'll do some nice abdominal crunches. So when you're ready, let's go. Crunch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll yourselves up. This is the last one today. Okay, if you had a dumbbell, you would use the dumbbell. Imagine you've got it in your hand. And what I would do is I come into this balance, I engage my core, so I draw my navel to my spine, I come into this balance, and then I thread the dumbbell through the legs in a figure of 8. If you haven't got a dumbbell, you could use your phone. All right? So when you're ready, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 8, we're finished. 8, 7, 6, good. 5, last 4, 3, 2, and you've done it. Well done. Let's stretch out. Arms and legs out. Have a really nice stretch there. And then bring your knees up, drop your knees to one side, take your arms to the other, and turn your head to the other side too. Going to stretch across your abdomen and your lower back. Change sides there. Take a stretch there. Good. And then bring your knees up. Take your legs up. Bring the toes towards you, heels to the sky. Stretching into these hamstrings and glutes. And we'll roll up. Take the legs round, stretch across your back, and lift up. Take your arms out, circle your shoulders. Turn the head, roll it round. And again, relax your jaw, roll it round. Come back to the center there, circle round. And we're done. Well done. That's whole body total toning. Have a great day.